Most drivers spend years behind the wheel without discovering the remarkable capabilities built into their vehicles. Every modern automobile contains an arsenal of thoughtful features that engineers and designers have carefully integrated. Yet these remain invisible to the majority of people who use them daily, from ingenious safety enhancements to comfort innovations that transform the driving experience. These overlooked functions represent thousands of hours of development work that goes completely unnoticed. Today, we are exploring 13 automotive secrets that will fundamentally change how you interact with your vehicle, potentially saving you money, improving your safety, and making every journey more enjoyable. Starting with something that seems deceptively simple, yet profoundly impacts both your comfort and vehicle efficiency. The air recirculation control represents one of the most misunderstood buttons in any car. This unassuming switch fundamentally alters how your vehicle manages cabin air quality. When engaged, it creates a closed-loop system within your vehicle, preventing outside air from entering, and instead continuously cycling the existing cabin atmosphere through your climate control system. This seemingly minor change produces remarkable results in multiple scenarios. During summer months, your air conditioning system achieves target temperatures significantly faster, because it is cooling already cooled air rather than constantly battling hot external air. In winter, the same principle applies to heating, allowing your cabin to warm more efficiently. Beyond temperature control, this feature serves as an invisible shield against environmental hazards. When stuck in traffic, surrounded by diesel exhaust, driving through areas with forest fire smoke, or passing through agricultural zones during pesticide spraying seasons, activating recirculation prevents these harmful particles from infiltrating your breathing space. The system also extends the lifespan of your cabin air filter by reducing the volume of contaminants it must process. However, prolonged use can lead to moisture accumulation on windows, particularly in cold weather, so periodic deactivation allows fresh air to prevent fogging issues. Moving to something that sounds almost fictional, yet relies on basic physics. The technique of enhancing your remote control range, using your own body, represents a fascinating intersection of biology and technology. Your car key remote operates using radio frequency signals that have limited range under normal circumstances. When you find yourself at the edge of this operational distance, perhaps in a crowded shopping center, parking lot, or when your vehicle is parked further away than usual, a peculiar solution exists. By positioning the remote against your skull, specifically near your chin or temple area, you can measurably increase its effective range. This phenomenon occurs because human tissue, particularly the brain, which consists primarily of water, acts as a signal amplifier. Water molecules have unique properties that allow them to conduct and boost radio frequencies. Your skull essentially becomes a biological antenna extension, providing those crucial extra meters of range when needed. While this might appear absurd to observers, the physics behind it are sound, and the results are consistently reproducible. This knowledge proves particularly valuable during rainstorms when you need to unlock your vehicle from a distance, when carrying heavy items that prevent close approach, or simply when you want to pre-start your climate control from inside a building. Nearly every fuel gauge contains a small detail that eliminates one of driving's most common minor frustrations. That tiny arrow positioned next to the fuel pump symbol serves a single, elegant purpose, indicating which side of your vehicle houses the fuel filler door. This standardized feature appears across virtually all modern vehicles, yet countless drivers remain unaware of its existence. The implications extend beyond personal vehicles. When operating rental cars in unfamiliar locations, borrowing vehicles from friends or family, or driving company fleet vehicles, this simple indicator prevents the awkward dance of pulling up to the wrong side of the pump. It eliminates the need to exit the vehicle to check, saving time and avoiding embarrassment at busy stations. For households with multiple vehicles, each potentially having the fuel door on different sides, this arrow becomes an invaluable quick reference that prevents mistakes during routine fill. The sun visor represents another example of hidden functionality within plain sight. While everyone knows it flips down to block direct sunlight, many vehicles incorporate an extension mechanism that dramatically increases coverage area. This telescoping or sliding feature allows the visor to extend several inches along its mounting rod, providing protection from angular light that standard positioning cannot address. Morning and evening commutes often involve driving directly toward low-hanging sun positions, where traditional visor placement leaves dangerous gaps in coverage. The extension capability specifically addresses these scenarios, eliminating blind spots caused by intense glare. Winter driving presents particular challenges as the sun maintains lower angles throughout the day, making this feature invaluable for maintaining visibility. The engineering behind this simple mechanism reflects decades of ergonomic research into driver comfort and safety, yet it remains one of the most underutilized features in modern vehicles. The evolution from physical climate controls to digital interfaces represents both advancement and challenge in automotive design. Modern touchscreen climate systems consolidate what once required multiple knobs and switches into sleek digital interfaces. These systems offer unprecedented precision in temperature management, often allowing adjustments in single-degree increments across multiple zones within the cabin. Advanced algorithms can automatically adjust fan speed, air distribution, and temperature based on factors like exterior conditions, sun load, and even the number of occupants detected. Memory functions remember individual preferences, automatically restoring personalized settings when specific key fobs are detected. Integration with other vehicle systems allows coordination between climate control, heated and cooled seats, and even steering wheel heating. However, this sophistication comes with trade-offs. The tactile feedback of physical controls, allowed adjustment without visual attention, something particularly valuable while driving. Digital interfaces require visual engagement and often multiple screen interactions to achieve what a simple knob rotation once accomplished. Weather conditions that might fog or frost the touchscreen can temporarily impair functionality. Despite these challenges, the flexibility and feature depth of digital climate control continues advancing, with voice commands and gesture controls beginning to address usability concerns. Under the hood of modern vehicles lies a simple, yet brilliant organizational system that many owners never notice. Manufacturers have adopted color coding standards for various fluid reservoirs and maintenance points, transforming what could be an intimidating mechanical maze into a more approachable system. Bright yellow typically identifies engine oil components, from the dipstick to the filler cap. Windshield washer fluid reservoirs feature blue caps, making them instantly recognizable. Coolant systems often use green or orange indicators, depending on the coolant type specified. Brake fluid reservoirs may have yellow or white caps with clear warning labels. This standardization serves multiple purposes beyond simple identification. It reduces the likelihood of adding incorrect fluids that could cause expensive damage. It empowers owners to perform basic maintenance checks without extensive mechanical knowledge. Emergency situations become less stressful when you can quickly identify what needs attention. For those learning basic car maintenance, these visual cues provide confidence that they are interacting with the correct components. The integration of wireless charging surfaces into vehicle interiors represents a significant shift in how we manage our increasingly essential mobile devices. These charging zones, typically embedded in center consoles or armrest compartments, use electromagnetic induction to transfer power without physical connections. Compatible smartphones placed on these surfaces begin charging automatically, eliminating cable clutter and wear on charging ports. The technology works through electromagnetic coils in both the charging pad and the device, creating an energy transfer field when properly aligned. Many systems include visual indicators showing charging status and alignment guides to ensure optimal positioning. Some advanced implementations include cooling fans to manage heat generation, a common concern with wireless charging. Multiple device support allows simultaneous charging of phones and accessories. However, charging speeds typically lag behind wired alternatives, and not all phone cases are compatible, sometimes requiring removal for effective charging. Metal objects accidentally placed on charging pads can become hot, requiring careful attention to what occupies these spaces. Rear-view mirrors have evolved far beyond simple reflective surfaces, incorporating sophisticated technology that actively enhances driving safety. Automatic dimming mirrors use electrochromic technology to detect bright lights from following vehicles and automatically darken to reduce glare. This system employs sensors that continuously monitor light levels, adjusting tint intensity in The technology extends beyond the central mirror in many vehicles, with side mirrors receiving the same treatment. This coordinated dimming creates a comprehensive anti-glare system that maintains visibility, while protecting drivers from the discomfort and temporary vision impairment caused by bright headlights. The seamless operation means many drivers remain unaware. Their mirrors are actively working to improve their comfort and safety. Manual override options allow drivers to disable the feature when backing up or when they prefer maximum brightness. Some systems integrate with ambient light sensors to adjust sensitivity based on overall lighting conditions, providing more aggressive dimming in darker environments where glare impact is greatest. Vehicle manufacturers have become increasingly creative in utilizing every available space for storage, resulting in compartments that many owners never discover. These hidden spaces go beyond traditional glove boxes and door pockets, incorporating clever engineering to maximize utility. Underneath rear bench seats, many vehicles include substantial storage bins perfect for emergency supplies, tools, or items you want to keep out of sight. Floor panels that appear solid often lift to reveal deep wells originally designed for storing jack equipment, but perfectly suited for valuables or sensitive documents. Center consoles may feature multiple layers of storage, with removable trays revealing additional space beneath. Some vehicles incorporate storage behind rear seat backs, accessible by folding seats forward. Cargo areas in SUVs and wagons often include side panel compartments hidden behind carpeting or plastic covers. These spaces prove invaluable for organizing cleaning supplies, emergency equipment, or maintaining a clutter-free cabin appearance. Security benefits are significant, as these compartments remain invisible to casual observers, protecting valuables from theft. The proliferation of glass roof panels has transformed the driving experience for many, introducing unprecedented openness to vehicle interiors. These expansive transparent surfaces, ranging from fixed panels to fully retractable systems, create an architectural element that fundamentally alters spatial perception within the cabin. Natural light floods the interior during daytime driving, reducing the cave-like feeling traditional roofs can create. Nighttime driving becomes spectacular with unobstructed views of stars and city lights. Advanced glass treatments provide UV protection while maintaining transparency, protecting occupants and interior materials from sun damage. Some systems incorporate electrochromic technology, allowing the glass to transition from transparent to opaque at the touch of a button, providing privacy and temperature control when needed. However, these systems introduce engineering challenges. The additional weight positioned high on the vehicle affects the center of gravity, potentially impacting handling characteristics. Thermal management becomes critical, as large glass surfaces can create greenhouse effects in summer and heat loss in winter. Specialized glass formulations and optional sunshades address these concerns, but they add complexity and cost. Structural integrity requirements mean these roofs must withstand impact and rollover forces while maintaining their aesthetic appeal. Interior ambient lighting has evolved from simple dome lights to sophisticated mood-setting systems that transform nighttime driving experiences. Modern LED technology allows manufacturers to integrate lighting throughout the cabin in ways previously impossible. Strips of light trace dashboard contours, illuminate door panels, highlight cufolders, and create subtle footwell illumination. Color customization has become standard, with some systems offering millions of color combinations adjustable through infotainment interfaces. Dynamic lighting responds to various inputs, changing color or intensity based on driving modes, music, rhythm, or even external temperature. Welcome sequences greet drivers with choreographed light shows as they approach and enter their vehicles. Beyond aesthetics, ambient lighting serves practical purposes. Soft illumination helps locate controls and personal items without the harsh glare of overhead lights. Different colors can influence mood and alertness, with some research suggesting certain hues can reduce fatigue during long drives. The technology continues advancing with features like adaptive brightness that adjusts based on external lighting conditions, and integration with driver assistance systems that use lighting changes to convey warnings or navigation cues. Surround view camera systems represent a quantum leap in parking assistance technology, providing perspectives previously impossible without multiple spotters. Using 4 or more wide-angle cameras positioned around the vehicle, sophisticated software stitches individual feeds into a seamless overhead view, as if a drone were hovering directly above. This virtual perspective eliminates blind spots that mirrors cannot address, revealing obstacles, curbs, and parking lines with unprecedented clarity. Advanced systems offer multiple viewing modes, allowing drivers to switch between overhead, front, rear, and side perspectives or display multiple views simultaneously. Some implementations include trajectory lines that show the predicted path based on current steering angle, making parallel parking and tight maneuvers significantly easier. Moving object detection can highlight pedestrians or vehicles entering the camera zones, adding an active safety element. Recording capabilities allow review of parking incidents or provide evidence in case of damage claims. The technology proves particularly valuable in urban environments where parking spaces are tight and obstacles numerous. For larger vehicles like SUVs and trucks, these systems compensate for reduced visibility inherent in their design. Head-up displays project critical driving information directly into the driver's line of sight, eliminating the need to look away from the road. This technology, originally developed for military aviation, uses specialized projectors and reflective surfaces to create virtual images that appear to float above the hood. Basic systems display speed and simple warnings, while advanced versions show full-color navigation instructions, adaptive cruise control status, collision warnings, and even infrared night vision imagery. The information appears at a focal distance that minimizes eye refocusing time, reducing the cognitive load of processing multiple information sources. Brightness automatically adjusts based on ambient conditions, ensuring visibility in bright sunlight while avoiding distraction at night. Customization options allow drivers to select what information appears and where it positions within their view. Integration with navigation systems can project turn-by-turn directions directly onto the windshield, with arrows that appear to paint the actual road ahead. Some systems incorporate augmented reality elements, highlighting potential hazards or lane boundaries in real time. This technology becomes particularly valuable during adverse weather conditions, when looking away from the road even momentarily increases risk. These 13 features represent just a fraction of the innovation packed into modern vehicles. Each reflects extensive research into human behavior, safety requirements, and comfort optimization, yet they remain largely unknown to the very people they were designed to benefit. Understanding and utilizing these features transforms not just how we drive, but how we experience the journey itself. From the simple arrow pointing to your fuel door to sophisticated head-up displays guiding your path, these hidden capabilities wait patiently for discovery. They represent the thoughtful engineering that separates modern vehicles from mere transportation, elevating them to sophisticated companions that actively work to enhance every aspect of the driving experience. The next time you sit behind the wheel, take a moment to explore beyond the obvious. Investigating buttons you have never pressed and features you have assumed you understood, your vehicle likely holds more secrets than you realize. Each one designed to make your time on the road safer, more comfortable, and more enjoyable. The investment in understanding these features pays dividends every time you drive, transforming routine trips into opportunities to experience the full potential of automotive innovation.